All right, guys. As is somewhat of a tradition here, I don't know if we do it every week, but we do it most weeks. Is we have our Friday Night Live. So welcome to the Break Brothers. It's another Friday night, probably the last one I think of this year. So we thank you for joining us tonight. We've got kind of a holiday wrap up here where we're going to go through a couple of things that were received in the mail, some eBay purchases, along with some break results that we were personally in. Then we're going to open up a couple of hot packs. We're going to finish up with opening a box of Panini Elite Extra Edition. So if you like your prospects, that's a great one. It has 8 autographs, 2 memorabilia cards. Pretty tough to beat that. So again, I want to thank everybody for joining us, not only tonight, but if you've joined us before, which a lot of you have, really do appreciate it. It's fun with you guys, and you guys make this definitely worth the process. Behind the scenes, sometimes when you do a few of these a week, and if not more, it's chaotic. Once the camera stops rolling, then it's full-on sort mode and packaging and weighing and measuring, and it's just making sure everything gets to the right people. And when there's, as you know, we discount if you go into a couple of these in a row and we haven't shipped yet, we'll roll those all together. So we got to make sure are all coordinated. It's a lot of work sometimes, but you guys definitely make it worth the process, make it fun. So any case, what we have here tonight, we're going to work our way from the right all the way over to the left and go through some stuff that we received in the mail, and also we're going to open some new stuff, including some extra edition Elite, some hot packs. We've got some tops here. We've got some Allen and Ginter. I got some more tops here, and again, they're hot packs, so they should have a hit in every one of these. We've got the results of some stuff that came in the mail, which is pretty cool, and more stuff in the mail, but these are eBay purchases. So we'll probably shout out to a couple of people during this as we wrap up the year, some of what got this here. And let's see, what else here? I think that's about it. I think so. We'll get started, I guess, at that point. All right, so we'll start with this pile here. What we have here are some eBay purchases, actually. I think, except for this bottom one. That's a break result. And we'll call out to, if I, of note, where we got these from. First up here is got another one stuck to it here. Let's see if we get it on camera. Is Louise Gohara, and it is a lot of reflection. I don't know if I can do much about that. Anyway, pretty cool logo patch. Number 9 of 10. Came about fairly cheap, so I love these relics. Let me get this out of the bag. This is really bad. Can't even see the thing. That's a little better anyway. Kind of see that one. For Atlanta, and again, left-handed pitcher, number 9 of 10 there. Pretty cool patch. I really do like these logo patches. Here's one of Corbin Burns. That's a rookie patch. Not an RPA, but still pretty cool. And that is that one? That is 1 of 25. Again, pretty cool patch. I don't know if I can get this quite in focus, but again, with a metallic thread, pretty cool. Here's another one. Let me get it out of the sleeve. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas. We had a good Christmas here on this side, and probably remotely we may have the other half of the Break Brothers. As some of you guys who are regulars here may know, about a week or two ago, the other half of the Break Brothers had knee surgery, pretty major knee surgery at that, to end up his year, and it's tough for him to get over for a lot of the breaks. So he's probably there remotely. Wow, whoever put this together really did a job with the adhesive. Wow, that is pretty nuts. I am not a big fan, as most people are, of the Scotch tape. This is a sin what they did to this. This is not only two-sided tape, folks, but I had trouble getting it out of the bag because this Scotch tape is two-sided tape. It's two-sided tape. Who does that? So it's sticky on the outside here too. And so sticking to the inside of this bag. Who does? All right. Anyway, so this is a Justice Sheffield. This is a Seattle Mariners went out with the Yankees jumbo patch, and that is 7 of 7. Again, pretty cool. The I and the N in Mariners. So again, pretty cool patch. Again, these are all reasonable. I hate to let the cat out of the bag, but if you guys haven't seen or heard of it, check out breakninja.com, and they have some different tools there, which include some pre-sorted categories you can click on for like patches, autos, RPAs, and that, and you can look at them like what's show me everything that's an RPA that's ending soonest. Show me all the RPAs that don't have any bids on them yet. Things like that. And I hate to do this because a lot of these things you can get pretty cheap if you just are in the right place at the right time. So, but shout out to that place. They're pretty good. Let's see here. Chance Adams. That is a jersey number, 5 of 6. And again, got this. It's such a deal. But what was pretty crazy, it's a pretty cool, again, patch and everything. And it wasn't very expensive. But the guy threw in some extra. So I thought that was pretty cool. Tampa, though, not Yankees. So he threw in a rated rookie, Jake Bowers. 2015 Panini Contenders, Brendan Lau, which is pretty cool. And same with another Contenders, School Colors, Brandon Cook. And then there was like maybe 9 other cards with it. And this was already at a deal. It was one of those marked down, remarkably low, shocked for the holidays. And they get extra stuff. It's pretty cool. And that was, just because it was so cool, I just want to shout out, that was Catering Pro 2013. I want to, big thanks to her, because this alone, I wasn't sure he was going to ship it at the price it sold at. So to throw in some extra stuff, and it was like, again, more than that, it was pretty cool. Moving on here, we do breaks, the Break Brothers, and we do take part in them ourselves. We enjoy them just as much as you guys. And one of the people we do, I don't mind shouting out to people if they're good and they deserve it. And a couple of these we're going to show you I got personally, and my brother as well, but his aren't here tonight. We'll do those in another one of these videos. Is Bomber Breaks. Yeah, Chris over at Bomber Breaks. Good guy. He does some good high-end mixer breaks, does some interesting, he did his own, I don't know how to explain it really, his own relic boxes, these kind of high-value boxes. I think he calls them Ignition. And they were pretty good. We're going to show you some cards that we got out of them, and they were really good. They weren't cheap. They weren't crazy expensive. I think it was around $67 for one team out of the 30 teams in baseball. And I think the 2 teams in a tier format were like $135, like $135, and that gets you 2 teams. So we'll show you what it came out of. They're really good. They're stuff that apparently he paid some people a chunk of money to go out and spend and put together these boxes. And there's I think 6 of them, 6 cards per case, and a case is a box, a single box. So anyway, we'll go through that in a second. But this is one he was doing a playbook, and I don't do much football, but this sounded like pretty cool because there was a lot of booklets that are included. And this is some cat named Riley Ridley, I think a tight end for the Bears, 13 to 25. And by dumb luck, I got in this thing cheap and got a book out of it. So that just showed up, and again, that was from Bomber Breaks. I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't very much, so it was a pretty good thing. And this was tiered. You got 2 teams with it. So I love booklets. Jeff, the other half of the Break Brothers as well, loves them. And, we thought we'd take a chance, and we got something out of it. Or I did. Moving on here. I think I featured this in a video earlier this week, but we had some problems with it, with a couple of our uploads. One didn't have audio. I still got to do a voiceover for that. And the other one, I can't remember what was wrong with it. It had a problem posting. So anyway, this was the result of it. This is actually a redemption card that I got from Panini. It just out of nowhere dropped and said it was on its way. And I just want to show you guys. This is a National Treasures Treasure Material signature. It's a Rafael Devers, and that's a Boston. Pretty nice patch. Anyway, this is a redemption. It just showed up. It was, again, from a break. And one of the break items that were gotten out of it was a redemption card. So they actually do send them. Took about, this was October 9th and just showed up. So actually it was very reasonable, about 2 months. I've had some that have dragged out for way too long. But in the end, you get them. Now going on here again, these are from Bomber Breaks. what do we got tailing on the back here? We got one more break to show you after that, and then we'll open up some stuff here. These are actually results of the ignition break that he did. And again, these were pretty cool. Most of them are really high-end cards. There was some really nutty stuff in there, too, that we didn't pull, neither myself nor Jeff. We both took part in these, and we'll feature his cards in another one. But let me show you what we ended up getting, or at least what I got out of these from, I think this was 2 nights of doing these. First is a Rod Carew. And again, I'm sorry about the glare here, guys, but that's an on-card flawless. It is number 10 of 10. And he's got nice, again, he hasn't played in the league in, gosh, I got to think about nearly 40 years, probably mid-80s. So, 2 pieces of uniform, napkin one, and then more of a logo, or it looks like number, perhaps. So pretty nice. Rod Carew, great player, great fielder. He's not doing so well, I think, health-wise these days, but really cool guy and great player and a pretty cool card. Next up here is a printing plate. Pretty cool printing plate at that, I have to say, when it's right side up. It still has some ink along the side here, actually. And that is a Brooks, this is Baltimore, Brooks Robinson, Cal Ripken Jr., and Manny Machado. And again, 3, decent patches, actually. Machado, you got two color for Brooks Robinson, and, a gray patch for Cal here. But really nice card. Obviously a 1 of 1, I believe. Not too many of those rolling around. And that is, again, Topps Triple Threads, 2018. Pretty cool card. Not too bad at all. So again, both of these coming out of, this was from a tier, from a $135 tier, where I had gotten the LA Dodgers and Baltimore as the second tier team. So you get one out of the, half the league is A tier, and kind of the lower level teams like the Marlins. Some of them, he does combo though. Like teams like Baltimore were in the B tier, so you get one from each. When I found out that I was getting LA, of course, I was dancing. My head was all the thoughts of the Trout 1 of 1 signatures that were, on the sell sheet that I didn't get, and I got a Rod Carew. I still like Rod Carew, but yeah, you don't get the Angels too much in those randoms, not in stuff like this. So a little bit of a letdown from that aspect, but really cool to get something out of it. Obviously, he was opening these, and you'd open up like 1 box or 2 boxes, and it'd be like 6 cards or 12 cards actually, and not everybody was getting something, so it was good when you did get something in. Fortunate enough to get something out of this. And if you didn't hit, you were entered in. Everybody who didn't have a hit, which since there was 12 cards in each one of these breaks, and now I think about it was 2 boxes in a tiered one. You get entered into, he's doing a transcendent break, and you'd be entered into the drawing randomly, and out of those 18 teams that didn't get a card, he'd random them off, and whoever one of those people, obviously at the top of the list in the random, would end up getting into his transcendent break for free. And his transcendent, he was charging $480 per entry. He's boiled down like the base cards, which is a set of 50, are boiled down to one. That's 1 hit. So things like that. So it should be interesting when that fills out. That I did, both myself and my brother both won spots in the Transcendent break with some teams that didn't pan out. So, but this is another one I did get in it. It's a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. 1 of 1, and it got the Majestic. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty deep shadow box. It's tough. You might be able to tell from this, but pretty cool card. Again, nice one to get out of a break. So out of a weekend, this is what showed up after, a couple one-on-ones and a 10 of 10. So it was a successful weekend and pretty cool. It was good. One last break to share with you guys. This was a Steel City. Did a break with them for the first time, I think, ever maybe. And this was a, let me think, 2016, I want to say. 2016, and this is the, can't remember what product this was actually. Oh, Pantheon. That's right, 2016 Pantheon. My goodness. All right. So again, this was serial number, so this was going on the last digit in this case. So this is the got Barry Bonds bat relic, 700 home run club. Tony Gwynn, it's kind of a dark like black, and that's again relic, 3,000 hit club. A Darryl Strawberry, and again 2 bat relics plus a pinstripe, and that's straw in a Mets uniform, and finally. That is a Metropolis Monuments, and that has, let's see if I can get it in focus, Andre Dawson, the Hawk, it looks like. We got Tim Raines there, Rock Raines, Gary Carter with a bat relic, and Pedro Martinez with a bit of jersey relic there. So again, that came out of a serial one. That looks like Montreal. So those were for number 6. Plus, got a 400-point Panini point card out of the 2. I think it was 4 or 5. Pretty good. So those results and breaks. Again, we do breaks just like you guys. We got a little lucky on that one. We don't quite usually do that well, but like I said, had a good little run here and thought we'd share that with you guys. So again, what we got left here is some hot packs. So we're going to open up a box of this. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't know if everybody collects relics, but both of us in the Break Brothers do collect some some prospects, and some of the guys that are college, Team USA, and things like that. Knowing that the next Trout's right around the corner. Well, Trout maybe not, but the next Cody Bellinger or like that might be right around the corner, and this is where you get their initial cards. So these are really cool. It's 5 packs, 5 cards per pack, 8 autos. 2 memorabilia relic cards. So guys like Bobby Witt Jr., Adley Rutschman, this is where you go for them. So we'll get to those in a second. But what we're going to do up first here is open up some hot packs. And again, these were actually part of like a stocking stuffers and stuff from the other half of the Break Brothers to myself over the holiday. And for Christmas, part of our gifts to each other did shockingly consist of some cards in there as well as normal gifts. But again, this and these are coming out of that. We did get some other stuff for ourselves, for each other that were card related. I don't know if we'll share them on here or not. I know he got me a box of Dynasty and Trinity and some other stuff that I'm really fond of. So and as well, he got some stuff back as well. So we'll see what happens. But in any case, we're going to open up some of this stuff tonight. And again, a shout out to Jeff, the other half of the Break Brothers, who's going to be watching remotely, more than likely, and to the Break parents in case they're out there as well. They occasionally watch remote as well. And so here we are, the whole Break family. All right, guys. This is a Top Series 1. Now, this should contain a relic or an auto, more than likely. And we'll see what we got. Series 2 is the one with a lot of the name rookies in it, but let's see what we get here. So we got Mike Trout, base. We got a Jason Kipnis, base. Dennis Santana, rookie card. Got another rookie card here, a Daniel Ponce de Leon. I think I've seen that spelled with spaces in the middle of that too. All one there. Next up, we got a James Paxton. Oop, see something coming up here. Ooh, okay. I saw what I think I saw. Angels. New York Yankees team card. We've got a Derek Jeter. Oh, it wasn't what I thought. Gritty player, sure second. NL Nails. Well, that's neither Nails. It's not Lenny Dykstra. And I thought for a second I saw something else that I didn't see. So let's see what we got here. So there's a foil card, not numbered. Rainbow foil. We've got Blake Snell. Got Future Stars, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I haven't seen that one before. So that's pretty cool. Got an Aaron Nola, a Justin Bour, and a Blake Treinen. So no hit in that one. That's surprising. I don't think they consider that one a hit, more than likely. Those are I've seen those in normal packs. And that wasn't numbered. The Jeter. Yeah, not sure. Might not have been as hot as they claim. see what we got here. I don't see any numbers. Oh, well. That was a top series 1. We'll move on to, let's try one of the Allen and Ginters. See what we got here. Honestly, have not been a big Allen and Ginter fan for very long. For whatever reason, they came out at the same time as a lot of other kind of non-photograph. Oh, there's a mini card. Non-photograph, you know, kind of a painted look, and just I think we were burned out at that point. But we've circled back. We've got a couple of these hot packs, and they've been actually pretty good. And they've kind of grown on us a little bit. We don't collect them personally in our collections, but we do get them occasionally, and we do hang on to them because, like I said, they're starting to grow on us for some reason. So we got a Jose Abreu, pretty good hitter. Yasmani Grandal. We got a Jason DeGrom. Got Trevor Hoffman, kind of a throwback. Rocks. Burton Rocks. Yeah, not sure why he's in there. Looks like we got a Frank Robinson, a Rogers Hornsby, got a Mookie Betts, baseball star signs, Libra. Next up, we've got a Mares and Stallions quarter horse. I think this was a baseball pack. They do put in some interesting stuff in these on occasion. I think that's why another reason we didn't quite embrace them. New to the Zoo. That is a baby shark. Don't know. Not sure. Baby shark. There you go. Next up is the hit. That is a Mookie Betts relic piece. Not numbered, but nice. Got a sleeve on that. 1 second. Let's see here. So hopefully everybody had a good Christmas. I don't know if everybody's returning to work yet. If not, hopefully you're getting some nice downtime and enjoying yourselves. I know New Year will be here quick, and life will go back to normal here. But hopefully everybody's able to enjoy the downtime and decompress a little bit. We got a Don Mattingly here, and a Wilson Contreras to wrap it up. This is Venezuela armband there, it looks like. All right, so that's one pack of those. And again, the hit was the Mookie Betts. Let's stay with Allen Ginter. Let's see what they got to offer in another one of these. We did see a few of those kind of like floating mini cards, relics, almost like a framed one. Those are pretty nice. They grew on us a little bit. And let's see what's in that. Maybe we'll end up with one of those in there. So we've got a Post Malone. Okie doke. He now has his own card. We've got a Mookie Betts, who we just saw there. That is the same pose. We've got a David Price, followed up by a James Paxton, a Jim Palmer. That's pretty cool. I do like that one. Again, Jim Palmer, very good pitcher back in the day for the Orioles. Got an Eloy Jimenez rookie card, so that's pretty nice. That's a good pull. Let's get that one in his sleeve. And what do we got up after that? Looks like we have another mini card. Johnny Bench. And I've mentioned it before on here. Really good guy. Very cool. I've met him. I've got a chance to talk to him for about 10-15 minutes. Super gracious guy. Loves to talk baseball. If you can run into him, I would highly recommend it. We've got a Ginter Greats, Ted Williams. Younger Ted there. Got another mini card. That is a very small umpire. Vincent Steele. Steele. Don't know. Next up, we have a fighter jet. Feels like I've entered an alternate reality here. A Harrier jet. There's our hit. Move that off to the side for a second. We've got a Ahmed Rosario, followed by a Xander Bogaerts, and a Slug. And our hit is more rocks up here. That is Lawrence Rock. This cat again. What the heck? Who is this guy? It's the second one we've had by him. What did they give us? I think they gave us a swatch of his tidy whities. Or is there even anything? I don't even know if there's anything there. I think it's just the backing on this the booklet. I think it's a scam. Is there any? Hang on. Let me see here. Is there let's see. Shoot. Thought. 1 second, guys. Thought I had. Oh, there it is. No, it is. It's pretty thin, but there is some cloth there. I'm still pretty sure it's his tidy whities, but anyway, let's get that in the sleeve for some reason. I'm not sure why. All right, guys. So that's Allen and Ginter. Did get another hit out of that. And let's move on to the Topps Heritage. 1970 design. Seems to be, I think there should be something in there. Pretty cool so far. Love getting these hits. And it does appear we got a relic in here. Pretty fat one at that. So this should be pretty cool. Let's move that to the bottom of the pile. And do I have a blocker card? 1 sec. Blocker cards. Where are the blocker cards? Yeah, no. Alright, so no blocker card. We'll go for business card. Not too bad. Alright. We've got Cam Bedrosian. Now I wonder if he is any relation. Tom Bedrosian? Interesting. We've got Alamis Diaz, Andrew Heaney, Jaime Barreria, Ross Stripewing, Jay Bruce, Ender Incarnate, not Incarnate, it's Inciarte, Jameson Tayan, Colton Wong, David Price, J.P. Crawford. We got a 2019 Rookie Stars. I do like how they do these, the old school ones. They've kind of harkened back to these. And there's, that's not Daniel. Eniel de los Santos, Ranger Suarez. American strikeout leaders Verlander, Garrett Cole, and Chris Sale. We got a Wilson Contreras and a Nick Ahmed. Alright, that's Topps Heritage. And we got left is the relic. And got one of our business cards here. And let's flip that around. '99 of '99, Evan Longoria. San Fran Clubhouse Collection. Interesting. Hey, as long as you had the pen out to handwrite 99 and 99, go ahead and sign it. Pretty cool. Thick card. Real thick one. Pretty nice. So that was the Topps Heritage. That is more than I've ever gotten out of Heritage before, so not too bad. Let's see if I can find a thick sleeve here. Came sorely underprepared. There we go. All right, guys. So that is the hot packs. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just in case you forget who you're watching. Some of you guys have seen them included in some of the packages. All right, guys. Elite Extra Edition. Again, prospects, if you're into it, these are great. Both ends of the Break Brothers here. We love these things. We've opened a ton of them. And let's do another one here tonight. Again, this was given to me by the other half of the Break Brothers. Thank you again for that. And here we go. Bobby Wood Jr., who was, I think, the second overall pick to Texas Rangers, I want to say. Again, it's 5 packs, 5 cards per pack. And it's going to have 8 autos and 2 relics. So they're going to have to be coming pretty fast and furious. We've only got 5 packs here, so should be pretty cool. I don't know. I want to say we've opened these, but it may be 2018. I don't know that we've opened the 2019s before. The red foil does not seem familiar, to be honest with you. I thought I had opened these before, but I'm not so sure. Opens a subjective here. I don't want to ruin them. These are, again, you occasionally get these series that are hermetically sealed for some reason. All right, looks like we do have a nice relic in there. First up, we have a Devon Man. Don't know who that is, and that is numbered. That is numbered. This is going to be tough. 277 of. Oh, we had it. 999. Next up is a Wesley Sabata. That is 23 of 25. Dominican Republic or Dominican Prospect League. Again, some of these guys are pretty young. It's almost like the Stars and Stripes. You get some guys that are really not even in high school yet. Not sure where this guy lies in that, but next, let's go do that one last. That is a relic. We got a Matthew Thompson Aspirations Chrome, or foil, I should say. Kind of a sparkle diamond type relic for Chicago. I'm not sure which Chicago. Just says Chicago. Again, Panini doesn't have the rights to the Major League team, so they can't say Cubs or White Sox, anything like that. Was drafted in 2019, though. And, oh, there is a number there. That is... come on now, work with me here. 8. I'm thinking of 250. And last up is the relic. That is a Tristan Casas, number 12 of 99, USA team relic. '18 and under. I don't know that he's been drafted. Name sounds familiar. I just can't place which team he might be on if he is on one. So that should be one of the 2 relics. There's going to be 2 relics, 8 autos, so there must be a fair amount of autos coming, I'm thinking. All right, let's get to it. Another pack. I don't know if anybody out there got any cool cards or boxes or anything over the Christmas break that are of note. Now, this doesn't seem to have a relic, so I imagine this is going to have at least one auto in it to keep the pace that they're claiming. Let's see which side. Not sure which side's up here, really. First up is a Cameron Meisner for Miami. That is number 692 of 999. Quite a few of those. Here is one out of 399, and that is a Sebastian Castro, Dominican Prospect League. Again. Next up, we have, well, there's an auto. Save that. And another auto. So they are making up for lost time. We got a Gilberto Jimenez for Boston. That's an aspirations card. Boy, 37 of 75. That's a pretty funky refractor. Next up is an auto. That's a sticker auto. Oh, okay, and that's Aslevis Basby, hidden gem for Texas. I'm sure I just slaughtered his name, and I do apologize for that. And the next up is, again, another prospect. And that is a sticker auto as well. That's Hunter Bishop for San Francisco. Oop, and I just dropped his auto. Here we go. Drafted in 2019, which seems to be the case with all these guys. All right, so imagine to get 8 out of this, there's going to have to be 2 per pack going forward. And there's supposed to be one more relic. I don't know if it counts if they make one of these an auto relic, but we'll find out. Seems like that last pack is a little bit easier. There we go. Not sure what we'll have planned for the rest of this week as far as what to open. We have, like I said, a couple of boxes that we both received as gifts that we may open on here. And I know, let's see, I think there was at least one memorabilia box we were going to open as well on here. First up, we have a Aaron Ashby for Milwaukee. Next up is a Green Wave. Cody Hose. Looks like third base. Panini contender. Not numbered. It appears. Let's see what we got here. Next up is an autograph. Alvaro Sejas. Looks like St. Louis. And not numbered, it appears. Next up is a die cut numbered one. We've got a Nasim Nunez for Miami. That is like a shimmer. That is 82 of 99. Interesting. A lot of these guys, like I said, are pretty young. That guy's for Miami. A lot of Miami players seem to have pulled out of these. Next up is an auto relic, Tanner Allen. Again, pretty heavy on these USA cutouts here. Team USA Baseball. Or USA Baseball. Collegiate National Team. Sleeved up. Thank you, J&J. That's where I knew it from. Oh, it was Royals? Right on, right on. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's right. I was going to say Red Sox, but for some reason it didn't resonate. And you're absolutely right. It is him. And Bobby Witt was the Royals, not Texas. Yep, you are on it. Good call. Yeah, these guys, it seems like Cassius has been on there for a couple years, though. I wonder what it said on the back of that as far as... I wonder, because these are 2019. I want to say he's been on there for a year or two. Was Cassius a rookie this last year? Do you recall? This being 2019's, can't remember how long he was up for, but you're definitely right. He was for the Red Sox. So we got let's see what we got here. First up is a Trajan Fletcher. That is 454 of 999. Next up is a Wildered Patino for Arizona. Going pretty heavy on the expansion teams here. 24-25. Seems like a lot of Miami. We've got another relic here, which is pretty cool. Our third relic. Got an Avery Short here for Arizona again. That is number 4 of 250. And the relic is a double relic. Looks like a pinstripe in there for New York. Devi Garcia, 3 of 49. Prospect materials. Again, looks like we got some pinstripe in there. Nice. Let's get that one sleeved up. So they were promising 8 autos and 2 relics. We're up to 3 relics, but one was an auto relic, so that does count towards the autos. And we're on our last pack. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us on a Friday night. Hopefully your week hasn't been too bad. We've got the Christmas in, but I know it's hectic for a lot of people, and hopefully yours is calming down. Okay, come on, work with me here. There we go. Alright, first one up is a Shirton Apostle for Texas. Fortunately, we haven't picked up any Bobby Witt Jr.'s in here, but we have drawn their cards before. Got a Florida Gators here. That's a Tyler Dyson. An orange foil. Got a slug here, pretty big slug at that. That leaves us, I imagine it's got to have 2 autos. Let's see what we got here. We got a Moises Gomez for Tampa Bay. That is a 39 out of 100. Next up, we've got a Johnny Severino. That is a sticker auto. Another one of the Dominican foil cards. Prospect League. And the last of the night, Mr. Irrelevant, is Hogan Harris for Oakland. He looks like a softball pitcher, but he plays for Oakland. Here we go. Drafted in 2018. Round 3. So there you go. All right, guys. So we did get some autos out of that. Let's see. I wonder if I can recap those real quick. Most everything was numbered except for the autos. Let's see what we got here. There's another relic. Too bad. Die cut. Let's see here. I think that's all of them. So just go over those real quick again. That's a Devi Garcia for New York. The double relic. Pinstripes. And that one is numbered 3 of 49. got it in a relic auto here, and that's a Tanner Allen. That is number 20 of 99, it looks like. I have to look some of these guys up. Mostly seem to be the collegiate, national collegiate team. 12 of 99, Tristan Cases. And sure enough, you are right for Boston. I knew that resonated somewhere where I heard that name. We've got, this guy. Aslevius, Basby, something like that. Texas, hidden gem. Hunter Bishop, San Francisco. There's an auto. Another auto, Johnny Severino, Dominican Prospect League. Foil. And another foil, Hogan Harris. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Should be 8 autos. 5. What did I miss here when I was... Oh, there's one. And that might be it. Huh. Might have been shorted one here. So I missed Alvaro Sejas here in the recap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's suspect. That's too short. There should be 8 in there. No more packs. That is interesting. That's off. Usually, yeah, I've had them off by 1 before, but 2's pretty different. I'm just going to give another look here, make sure I didn't miss anything. I thought we were on pace to get them all. No, we definitely do not have any more autos. Huh. Very interesting. All right, guys. Well, for some reason, that is pretty short. We'll go through the other cards that were in it real quick. So we did get 3 relics, however. Maybe that absorbs it, the autos, I am guessing, would be the difference. Maybe they count another relic for multiple autos. I don't know. Any case, let's go through these real quick. Got the Matthew Thompson, Sebastian Castro, Cameron Meisner, Aaron Ashby, Gilberto Jimenez. Got a Cody Hose, Hasim Nunez, Wilderd Patino, I apologize. I had a sneeze there out of nowhere, so I had to mute it real quick. Sorry about that. Trevin Fletcher, Shirt and Apostle, Avery Short, and I thought for sure there was another sneeze coming, guys. Tyler Dyson. We've got a die cut here, and that's a Wesley Zapata, a Devin Mann, and a Moises Gomez. So again, I'm not sure where the difference in the autos are. I imagine it's going to be absorbed, I assume, by that extra relic. My only guess. So, any case, guys, I want to thank you very much for taking part of your Friday with us here. Again, went through some hot packs tonight. Those are pretty good. We went through some break results. And we'll be back to breaking here very shortly, guys. A week from tonight, we're back. We got 2 different breaks listed on eBay currently, and more should be coming. Both of them are half cases of Topps Update 2019, and those will be breaking Friday and Sunday of next week. So we got a half case on Friday, half case on Sunday. I want to say that's like 800-900 cards per half case. So take a look if you have any interest in that. They do have all the good rookies that you'd expect in that one, plus some of the new guys from the September call-ups, like the Yastrzemskis, the Keston Hieras, Kevin Biggio, Oscar Mercado for the Indians, I'm trying to think what else. I put a little bit of a list in the descriptions as well. So I know both Jeff and I are looking forward to that, and maybe we'll have Jeff back in here for that one. Like I said, he's currently on the mend from the knee surgery he had, unfortunately, right before the holidays. So thank you again, everybody, for joining us here, and we hope to see you all again soon. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to have you. And if you click the little bell thing there, I think it even reminds you when we go on the air for these. So we love having you, love the interaction, and we appreciate y'all. J&J, thanks again, buddy, for throwing some knowledge our way in the middle of a break. Sometimes these prospects, I lose where they're from. So, and I don't have my brother here, who sometimes can shout those over to me as we're going through these to straighten me out. So, any case, thanks again, everybody. Be safe. Have fun with your time off from work. Hopefully everybody had a good holiday, and we will see you this coming week. Take care. See ya.